Morning. I also have Major Mohammad Ali Shah joining us to talk about the same issue. Major Mohammad Ali Shah, the Chinese military has of course planned a bio attack by weaponizing the COVID-19 virus, and this has come about in not only an Australian publication but the US State Department has obtained these documents. Do you think this could change anything at all?
As we all know, is only being over-ambitious, and they are leaving no stone unturned to become a superpower. And yes, it has now been proved. It has come scientifically by scientists. We have ruled that fact out. But if you look at common sense, common logic, I think it was very obvious to the entire world that this entire virus was man-made, and it was a biological warfare which was started by China. And if you also see logically, okay, people would want to argue that there were human lives lost in China as well. But I would counter that argument by saying, if you look at the ratio and look at the proportion, how many. Secondly, name me one political leader, name me someone from the top brass in China who was affected by the virus, unlike other countries. In India, we have ministers. It's not discriminating here in other countries. How come the virus was discriminating against China? For that matter, that's where Wuhan virus. Now, during the Military World Games, I was a television commentator for the Military World Games for Doordarshan way back in the year 2007 when the Military World Games took place in India. When the Military World Games took place in Wuhan last year, in 2019, and that time the Chinese claimed that the US Army came in and brought the virus, where the US Army was very clear. It is the Chinese Army rather who are inflicting this virus, and now it's got different variants. So many different variants. So it is but obvious to the entire world that yes, it is China who has been playing these dirty games. China is a nation which is not to be trusted. They believe in winning wars without fighting, breaking the enemy's resistance without firing a single bullet. So what are they doing? Biological warfare. They play psychological warfare as well. On 23rd March last year, the Russian news agency reported that the entire continent, which is on the border of two pandemic continents, Asia and Europe, they had only 386 cases of COVID-19. Could we believe that? No, we could not believe that. On 30th March, once again, Russia Al-Yom, which is the Arabic version of the Russian Today, they claim that they had so many casualties. False news, where Mr. Sergio, the mayor of Russia, later on 1st April, which was incidentally also the April Fool's Day, said that the initial reporting by these agencies was wrong. So now, psychological warfare. On 19 June 2020, China hacked the Australian servers and did a cyber attack on them. Cyber warfare, psychological warfare, biological warfare. What were they trying to do at Chushul, at Pangong? Again, they tried to flex their muscles, that's all. They have not come there for fighting. I can prove it to you tactically as an army officer if I tell you, whenever an enemy comes to fight, they stay in bunkers, in trenches, underground. They are not exposed, they are not visible. But Chinese were staying in tents in that cold. So obviously they only came to flex their muscles. They thought, आंखें दिखाएंगे और भारतीय सेना भाग जाएगी वहां से. But no, they were under wrong impression. In 1962, 10th March 1962, what did the Chinese do? They tried to influence our Gurkha troops by saying, you are mercenaries, why are you supporting the Indian army? But then, our Gurkha troops are so loyal, they stood on. So definitely it is a virus warfare that the Chinese military is doing. The documents prove that. The Chinese military scientists discussed the weaponization of SARS coronaviruses 5 years before the COVID-19 pandemic. Just imagine 5 years before you are predicting that. So obviously it is but obvious to every single person. Now,